Now this sounds like a really cool idea for a wedding. Hell, even people who hate weddings would love this. What's going on, everybody? Mark Hound with your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Today's fact kicks off our week of Halloween Horror Nights facts. So excited.
Halloween Horror Nights, the nation's premier annual Halloween event, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
You guys don't understand. Halloween Horror Nights has been something that's very, very important to me. If you've known the podcast and listened and everything else, you'll kind of get a gist that Halloween Horror Nights is kind of a big deal for me. And this is the first year that me and the rest of the crew from Midwest Horror are actually going down there to cover it. So it's going to be fucking fantastic. And as a little tidbit, we do have some specialty content that is going exclusively on Instagram and TikTok. If you're not following us there, go ahead and do that. Midwest Horror Network. Go find us. Fine, I'll put them in the link below. Today's fact is about Halloween Horror Nights weddings. But hey, before I get to that fact, if you could be so awesome to stab that like button, smash that subscribe, and click that little dingy bell to be notified every time we drop amazing content right here in MHN. Now back to the fact. Back in 2010, the creative staff of Halloween Horror Nights deemed that it might be kind of cool to host a wedding here. So they developed a contest to have a wedding be performed at Halloween Horror Nights. They would provide multiple different things. They would provide the cake, the booze, the food, the whole 9 yards. They would also provide scare actors to kind of run around the wedding during the ceremony and the reception to scare the shit out of the wedding guests and kind of provide a really, really great atmosphere. It's just fucking fantastic. A couple from Vermont was chosen to be the winners and the recipients of this very, very special wedding.
You may seal this union with a kiss. Friends and family, introducing Mr. and Mrs. Cochran.
I love creative ideas like that, things that are just different. I mean, you know, it's not the first time that I've heard of something like this. There's actually, my neighbor actually went to a Halloween-themed wedding on Halloween, because we do a big hosting by my house around Halloween, and they're like, yeah, we can't come because we're attending a Halloween-themed wedding, which is awesome, but it just extra icing on top of the fucking cake, man, to do it at Halloween Horror Nights. That's fantastic. In addition to this fact, I'm doing a little bit more research. Now that this contest is complete, people can actually go and pay for this service and do their wedding at Halloween Horror Nights, which is just fantastic. Just fantastic. And that has been your MHN Horror Fact of the Day, and I have a comments challenge for all of you. What's a horror story that you heard happening at a wedding? I, of course, will pick the very best comment, and that person will choose a future topic for a future episode of MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Now the question is, would I do this? There's a part of me that would love to do this, but I don't think that I could get away with it with my very traditional Italian family and my girlfriend's very traditional Polish family. So I don't know. But both of us would love to do it. And you know, I know when she sees this, she's gonna be like, I wonder if we could do that. But yeah, I don't think we can get away with it. I don't think we can get away with it. I want to get away with it, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.